Last year, Labour's deputy leader, Angela Rayner, proudly proclaimed, "I am definitely a socialist and am proud to be one." So proud indeed that when Rishi Sunak's wife gave him a Bluetooth coffee mug for Christmas, Angela promptly tweeted her outrage. What on earth does an 180 quid coffee mug actually do apart from hopefully keep your coffee hot? I still use my @MK Labour Party mug for my brews. Did Mrs. Sunak bill the taxpayer, though, for this gift to her husband? No. Was there a public interest story in this mug purchase? No. Was there any need for Angela Rayner to draw attention to a private gift given by a wife to her husband? No. So what purpose did her tweet serve? None. None, that is, other than to compare inevitably, unfavourably, the extravagance of the Sunaks compared to her own simple, austere tastes. Now, folks, I've absolutely no doubt that Angela Rayner is very austere indeed when it comes to her own personal expenditure. I just wish she was as careful when it comes to taxpayer cash. According to The Sun, this pillar of socialism, this bastion of Marxist values, has charged the taxpayer, that's you and me, £1,619 for an iPad Pro, 99 quid for an Apple Smart Folio, £199 for an Apple Smart Keyboard, 131 quid for a digital pencil, and here's the kicker, £249 for a pair of personalised Apple AirPods, and 70 quid for a velvet chair. A velvet chair? I mean, Liberace style this. Angela Rayner, the proud socialist and MP for Ashton-under-Lyme, received a basic salary of 79,467.96 from 2019 to 2020. And at a time when the lockdown strategy is actually seeing millions of us propelled into financial and mental misery, while she herself is luxuriating in an assured salary of such a size, well above the average salary, how can she possibly justify spending hard-earned taxpayer cash on AirPods and an iPad Pro, as well as £1,600 on 23 first-class rail tickets? I mean, so much for being salt on the earth, sort of working class, lass of the people, so much for her socialism. Now, it might be reasonable, I think, during lockdown and working from home for MPs and their staff to have access to portable computers and stuff like that, but do you really need luxury items such as an iPad Pro and top-of-the-range headphones? I mean, for goodness sake, there are other Bluetooth headphones available on Amazon for 8 quid. 8 quid, not 249 quid. And when the news broke, a spokesperson for Angela Rayner said that all expenses for the running of Angela's parliamentary office were submitted in line with the rules. Now, I don't doubt that for a second. Of course they are within the rules. But splashing taxpayer cash at a time when millions of us, as soon as the furlough scheme ends, are set to lose our jobs on our high streets, the hospitality industry especially, and others, risking imminent collapse under the lockdown's heavy burden, I think is totally unacceptable and unforgivable. I mean, Rayner's criticising the fact that she did criticise Mrs. Sunak for buying a gift for her husband, but fails to sort of recognise the fact that, you know, that's private money. Mrs. Sunak was spending her own private money. But Rayner, in charging us, the taxpayer, over £2,000 for what I can only describe as her own personal addiction for extravagant gadgetry, she's taken us for mugs. So when Labour lost the last election, Angela Rayner said that we'd disconnected from the people we were there to represent, and it was a real kick in the teeth. And well, I say to her, folks, disconnect your taxpayer-funded iPad Pro, Angela, and listen up. This isn't socialism, this is Macintosh Marxism, and at our expense. Have some shame and have some empathy. Actually have a little bit of self-awareness. I'm Darren Grimes for Reasoned UK. Reasoned relies upon grassroots donations from people like yourself that want us to continue producing our high-quality, free-thinking content. So please do consider clicking the link and donating, no matter how big, no matter how small, because it really does ensure that we can keep on keeping on